Hi everyone, welcome back to Amariq Studio, and this is the next episode of Figma Mastery playlist. In the last few videos, we covered frames, layers, project setup, and auto layout, the things that help you stay organized and build clean structure. Now we are moving into something more creative, shapes and the pen tool. This is where you learn how to actually draw inside Figma, like icons, simple illustrations, custom shapes, and anything you want. Don't worry, this is going to be super easy to understand. Let's start with shapes. At the bottom toolbar, you will see the shape tools: rectangle, line, arrow, ellipse, polygon, and star. Each one works the same way. Click and drag. So let's try a few. First, draw a rectangle. If you hold shift, it becomes a perfect square. Now draw a circle using the ellipse tool. Again, hold shift to keep it perfect. If you want to edit the corners, select your shape and look at the right sidebar. You will see corner radius. You can set one value for all corners like this, or click this little icon to unlock and adjust each corner separately. This is great for UI elements like rounded cards, pill-shaped buttons, input fields, and more. Now let's try lines and arrows. When you select the line tool, click once at the starting point. Then drag your cursor to the end point without releasing the click, and you will get a line like this. If you want it perfectly straight, either horizontal or vertical, make sure to hold the shift key while dragging. The arrow tool works the exact same way. Just select the arrow tool and drag from one point to another. Figma will automatically add arrowheads, which is perfect for flows, diagrams, callout, or any type of annotation inside your design. You can control the stroke thickness, color, or even the arrowhead style from the right sidebar, so you can match it with the rest of your design easily. Now the more interesting part is the pen tool. The pen tool is where you can create any custom shape, not just rectangles or circles. Click on the pen tool, then click once on the canvas. It creates your first point. Click again and you will see a straight line connecting them. If you click again, you will create a third point, and now it's starting to look like a shape. If you want curves, just click and drag while placing a point. You will see smooth handles appear. This is how you draw icons, waves, and anything you want. Don't worry if it feels strange at first. It takes everyone a little time to get used to the pen tool. But once it clicks, you can draw anything. Now let me show you how to edit your pen tool shape. Select your shape and just press enter. This puts you into vector edit mode. You will see all the little points appear, and these are your nodes or vector points. Now you can click and move them around. Pull the bezier handles and reshape your design however you want. This is how you fix mistakes, smooth a curve, or adjust sharp corners. If you look on the right sidebar, you will see the point types: no mirroring, mirror angle, and length. Switching between these changes how the curve behaves when you move one side of the handle. So you can create perfectly smooth curves, sharp corners, or control custom shapes very easily. Now let me show you something really fun: Boolean operations. This is one of my favorite feature in Figma because you don't always have to draw shapes from scratch. Sometimes you can just combine simple shapes to create something new. Let's try it. First, draw a circle. Then draw a rectangle and place it halfway over the circle. To make it easier to understand, I will change the colors so you can see the overlap clearly. Now select both shapes and look at the top bar. You will see a drop down with 5 options: union, subtract, intersect, exclude, and flatten. Let me show you what each one does. If I click subtract, Figma cuts the rectangle out of the circle, so the rectangle becomes a cutter shape. If I click union, it joins the circle and the rectangle into one single combined shape. You will see it instantly merge like this. And if I click intersect, it keeps only the overlapping area. Let me undo that and show it again. Whatever part overlays stays and everything else disappears. Now if I click exclude, it does the opposite. It keeps everything except the overlap, so the middle area gets removed. And finally, if you click flatten, it turns your selected shapes into a single vector. You can see from the layers panel that the name automatically changes to vector. And now you can edit it point by point with the pen tool. This is how people create custom icons, play buttons, camera shapes, notification bells, or any unique symbol, all by combining simple shapes. Here is something many beginners don't know. You can convert any shape into a vector. Right click the shape and click on outside stroke. As you can see on the top, it's now a vector. Now you can see nodes and edit them just like the pen tool. This lets you turn a basic rectangle into something custom. Next, I'm going to give a quick example to tie this all together. Let's make a simple icon. Create a circle, give it a color. Duplicate it by pressing Option and drag. Place the second one on top and use subtract to cut out the shape. Now take the pen tool and draw a small curved line inside it. In just a few steps, you made a custom moon icon, clean and scalable. This is the real power of shapes and vectors. Let's do a quick recap. Shapes help you build fast. The pen tool helps you build anything. Boolean operations help you combine and customize, and vectors editing help you fine-tune every detail. Once you start mixing these together, you will be able to create your own icons, illustrations, and unique design elements without ever leaving Figma. And that's it for this tutorial. In the next episode, we are going to explore assets and libraries, how to reuse your components, share elements between files, and speed up your entire workflow. If this video helped you, make sure to like, subscribe, and keep following the Figma Mastery playlist. We are slowly building your entire design foundation step by step. Thank you for watching.